Welcome back to 2 hot degrees Celsius. That's not 2 degrees Celsius, that's 2 hot degrees Celsius. I can now see how that was confusing. In my defense, I thought that up 2 seconds before going live. It's actually about 26 today, which is, maybe not all that bad to some of you, but to me, that's not great. And it's meant to hit maybe 40 tomorrow, which is why I'm streaming on a Sunday rather than tomorrow. Well, I am busy tomorrow anyway, but even if I wasn't, I think I might just actually become a puddle of meat. Speaking of a puddle of meat, this entire stream might just be bashing our head against this boss fight. Obviously, if we beat him, we'll carry on, but I make no promises, and as ever, I'm probably going to slowly lose whatever small amount of lucidity and coherence I have from now. So why delay? Let's get on with it. You'll notice I'm using the axe because I'm going to try the old rot against him and see if that does anything for him. Failing that, the obvious suggestion, the obvious idea would be ice-based things. What with him being a fire gigant. Now I was using Oleg before, and I may go back to him, but I realise I've got the boys out here, so let's try them. They probably won't last very long, but I have upgraded them to +10 now, so they're as good as they're ever going to get. Voice breaking on point as usual. If that was intentional, I'd be very good at it. There goes that bit. That very important thing on his ankle, whatever it was, but... And the rot has taken effect. That's good. Let's chuck a bit of this on our shield for whatever little that'll do. And what are you doing? Oh yes, those. Floating miniature suns. Those are always fun. I wonder if... No, don't say that. Well, now you have to say it because you started half saying it. I was going to say, are we going to have a Radahn situation where I do it in one? But I didn't do Radahn in one. It took an entire stream of failing, and then I did him the first time on the subsequent stream. So really, yeah, I did him in about 50. But I don't know, it's just this is going okay so far, and that's surprising me, I guess, is where that thought came from. But now I'm being barbecued, so I guess, jinxed it. Even the boys are still alive. I don't know where they're at. Oh, okay, they're there. They're there. They're there. Yeah. Joke's on you. I've got factor 50 on today. And yesterday. And the day before. And every day because I am a vampire. And I need it. Did I stagger the fucker? Holy shit if I did. Where would you even get a critical hit on him? Okay, so the halfway point is going to kick in any time now, really. If I can fucking hit your toes, you tap dancing bitch. Ow. Oh. Careful with that. Okay. I'll let this play again just because I need a bit of a breather. And also it's quite gnarly. So that thing I smashed off him, is it like... I guess it's just a leg brace. Like he had a prior injury on that or something. It looks kind of burnt. Which you wouldn't think would be a problem for a fire giant, but... suppose it's irrelevant once he does that. I feel like making a joke about shooting yourself in the foot or something, but don't know. Oh yes, and then he opens his third eye. Not where you would expect it, but... To be fair, if anything was going to gain sentience, I could believe it would be the stomach. Although no, the stomach is a mouth. That's more where his heart is, I guess. And then the music gets a bit grandiose, and he starts vomiting meteorites. We've all been there. I mean, okay, yeah, I was gonna say that's fucking miraculous that none of them hit me. All I was doing was going to the left. Okay, now things might get tricky. They did last time. Archimedes is still alive, that's impressive. But then I'm not sure any of his arrows are going to distract him at this point. Okay, right. What is my strategy here? Let's get the rot on him again. That's probably not a bad idea. Especially since Archimedes has taken the hit now. And let's glug that for Chug. That's it. We're actually probably better off unlocking now because we can't lock onto his feet. Only his hands, which seemed more... It didn't seem worth trying to hit his hands before because, understandably, he's moving them around a lot. So I'm gonna lock onto him for dodging purposes and then unlock when I actually want to hit the fucker. Don't think the rot's kicked in yet. Oh, fuck me. I'm not even sure what you did there. You just generally exploded. Ah, it's the miniature suns, of course. Well, I did thoroughly expect that. In fact, I expected that far sooner than it happened, so... Still feeling okay. I mean, if that's... But then, no. Okay. Again, let me vocalise my thought process. I thought, that's not bad for a first try, but that's always how these things go. Your first try can be very, very good, and then it goes downhill from there. If anything, the closer you get, the worse the next attempt will be, because you get impatient and complacent and adjacent to failure. But we'll do our best. The axe seemed a pretty good bet. I mean, it's just... We were using the Bloodhound's Greatsword before, which I think is more damage than the axe, but obviously heftier and slower. So I think this is a good middle ground in keeping us nimble enough to dodge, but still doing damage. And the rot seemed to do okay too. Of course, I've only got 5 of those, and when they're gone, I don't know, can I make more? No. Not without going back to the swamps and looking for butterflies. Okay. Now, do we want to switch to Oleg? I feel like the boys did a pretty good job of both staying out of his way and distracting him still. I tell you what, let's mix it up. Theralina is also pretty good at distraction. The area is so massive that there's no chance I'll actually be within range of her healing, but yeah, fuck it, we'll try that. And at least now, unlike last time, I don't have to worry about constantly chasing after my runes again. Oh, fun fact, all the time I spent chasing those runes off stream, when I then went to explore this area a bit more and try and farm them up to a level up, I died to some fucking bullshit, the fingers or something, and I lost it all. So it was all pointless. Good, good. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, that's sort of how I expected the first one to go. Someone making a tally of these. Right, that's 2. Tell you what, fuck it. We actually haven't got anything on the to-do list anymore because I've been started doing caves off stream. So let's do a disheartening little tally for ourselves and see how many attempts this exactly takes. The run-up to it could be a lot worse. I am grateful for the sight of grace so nearby, but I never looked off the edge of here. Is that rocks or is that... No, it's not, is it? It's one of yous. Some other dead giant. Trapped down a ravine. Nasty way to go. Oh, there's tons of the fuckers, in fact. Actually, there's one either end, isn't there? And they've both got sort of boulders, or one of them's got a boulder on their abdomen, sort of thing. But before then, they might have been having a nice bath together. You know, one at either end, and just... Although if they're that size, their legs are probably like... They have their legs on each other's shoulders. Anyway, I'm just wasting time. As I've said before, I'd like to be able to do the in-depth lore analysis like Varty Video or someone, but honestly, you're more likely to just get that. The idea of 2 giant skeletons in a bath. And they wouldn't have been skeletons back then, presumably. You know, it's rude to assume skin of someone, but more often than not, people have it. Yeah, you always start with that one, don't you? Because you're just a big twat. Alley-ho-ep! That was an odd noise I didn't fully expect myself to make. The camera seemingly didn't catch up with me there. Oh, okay, bye. Honk right on your toe. There it goes. We're not kicking the rot in quick enough. We got lucky that first time with the amount of hits we got in, but not so much now. Oh jeez. It's a problem attacking him. I can't see what he's doing, really. I just have to guess the kind of attack that's incoming. The rot's worn off, isn't it? Yeah. The rot on my weapon, that is. It never actually kicked in for him. Which is a shame, because I got a good maybe 5 hits in there. Alright, let's try it again. Once I have a second. Do something so I can do something other than that. No? Okay. Yeah, neither of those were great, I'll be honest. Fuck! Ah, balls! I knew it. I knew it as soon as my guard broke that I was going to fuck up the timing on that and spaff it up the wall. Right. That's 3. We might be here a long time. Hope everyone else is enjoying the heat wave. That's a question I haven't looked into. I wonder where else in the world is having a heat wave at the moment. Obviously, I am based in Britain, of sorts. I feel like a lot of places are hot at the moment. Although, actually, as is typical, Australia's usually getting the opposite to us. I think I saw somewhere that they're having terrible floods at the moment, which is shitty in a different direction. As much as I don't do well with the heat, I also wouldn't like to be flooded. Can't remember if I forgot to do that last time. That must be why I lost. Definitely that and no other reason. You'll notice I haven't really been using many of the spells besides the shield one. I'm just not sure on the effectiveness. Like I say, we had the whole disappointment of the Rain of Stars and then everything else. I just don't really know. I guess I could try lobbing that out, see what it does, but again, doesn't cover nearly enough ground. As massive as he is, the arena is also massive, so 'tis what it is. Oh god. That couldn't have been worse timing, could it? Miraculously I'm alive, I don't quite understand that. Just had the world's biggest dinner plate smacked on my head, but by the world's angriest Ainsley Harriet. Fuck. I'm not going to say I didn't mean to do that, because I sort of did, but I stupidly thought I still had the spinning axe attack on, but I haven't had that on there for a while. I've had the other one on there now because it gives you health back if it hits. But it's far too slow and clunky to probably use against this guy. Oh, I love that move. It's the best move ever. Ow. Can I trigger that and then fuck off out of the way of it? Yeah. Okay, good. Right, that's gone. So is the rock grease. Damn it. Can I just have, like, a standard grease that makes me do better at, like, normal just attacking, like elbow grease, I suppose you'd call that. Yeah, we're running out of these, but I guess now is the time. Risky place to do that, but you know. Oh god. Move, move, move. I did try to move, but I was rather just rolled in place. And the rock still didn't take... That's so annoying. Come on, you fucker. How many times? And I mean, now it doesn't matter because... Yeah, but... And then he starts over there. I don't want to get too near that mouth, but you know. Give me them knees instead then. Oh dear, it's getting a bit hot in here. Oh, stop it! You only just did it the first time, you fucking fiery twat. Right. No, fuck, went past it. Wait, no, I've still got rot on it. Oh. I assumed it had... Anyway. even know what happened there. I assumed the rot had gone off, but yeah. Fuck. Maybe at the start of that second phase I should just piss off for a minute and let him spew his guts out until he calms down. And now we're down to 1 on the rock grease, so unless we're very lucky, that's probably not even going to kick in. Why am I keeping those on? What is... I don't think the Iron Man stuff is really going to help too much here. What might... Blood loss, maybe. I've got no end of holy grace. I mean, like, sure, I'll give it a go. Just because the giants are very other, and maybe I'm thinking in like sort of Dark Souls terms, so it might not be applicable here, but maybe they won't like holiness. Sort of thinking of like attacking a pagan with Christianity is I guess where my logic is on that, but we'll see. Also, yeah, Theralina, like, she was alive still, but I don't think she was really helping all that much. So let's try good old Oleg. I'll tell you what, do your big avalanche one first, and then I'll summon Oleg. Just so we're not taking unnecessary damage. There we go, like clockwork. Also, don't hit him with that one. Don't hit either of us with that one. Ideally, but beggars can't beat what you're doing now. Okay, let's try the last of the rock grease first. Oh god. No, that's a bit... You fuck! You're not allowed to move that quick. If I can't, then you can't. Fucking hell. Ugh. Yeah, I can see your plate. I'm well aware of it. Stop swinging it around and take it to the Antiques Roadshow like any normal person. Oh, bloody hell. That's the thing. By the time I reach him, I've got no fucking stamina to hit him with. No, put that shit away. Didn't your giant mother tell you about playing with matches? And the rot's gone, so that ain't gonna happen. Neither is me just being alive, I think. Ugh. Ow. What have I even got in the mixed physic at the moment? Whatever it is, it's giving me heartburn, seemingly. I was experimenting with a bunch of different stuff in it, and I don't think I switched it back to something necessarily useful, so that's a fuck up. Right, let's try the power of God. First time for everything. This better not be like dependent on my faith skill or something, but it is dependent on my skill though. I do have to hit it. Ah, jeez. Well, yes, quite literally Jesus, but... No! Stop it. You're throwing a big wobbly tantrum, and we're not having it. I don't think it's doing any extra damage, let's put it that way. Ooh, got lucky with the flame placement there. Fuck. Cheesing those hits, like, as long as I've got a sliver of stamina, I can quote unquote tank the hit. Obviously the guard break stagger isn't ideal, but he actually loses a bit more health from halfway, doesn't he? I suppose that's him ripping his leg off. Interesting that they account for that. That's a nice attention to detail, and obviously helps me in the fight. Oh! Is the foot not taking damage? No, it is. No, it just didn't seem like it was for a second there, fucking sons. Oh my giddy aunt. I'm not sure we need to visit Volcano Manor. I think we found it. Volcano Manor or Volcano Man? Or Giant? Oh fuck, Oleg's gone. Okay, just me then. Let me in your undercarriage. Yep, no, that's never worked on anyone else either. You can't keep rolling away from all your problems. Oh bloody hell, that's new. I didn't know it could come from there. Said everyone. You're just getting fucking annoying now. It's probably not the most lethal place to be hitting him, but any hole's a goal, so to speak. Will you cut that shit out? Ah! I'm out of health. Oh dear. I rather feel like I had more health than that, but seems not. Oh god! Calm the fuck down, you mad bastard. Suddenly, I don't feel like I'm doing the damage I need to be. Shit. Piss. Well, that was a bit better. That's either the closest or the second closest we've got. Oleg's definitely the one to go with, I think. Well, either him or the boys, you know. Because I think Archimedes was still alive into the second phase. Ah, yes, the physic, don't forget. So, what the fuck was I doing with this? That converts damage, restore HP when it... I don't want either of those. Clearly they weren't working. Just give me the standard stuff. Steadily restores HP for a time, that's good. What might be handy here, actually, instead of the shield one that I normally go for, is boosting stamina recovery speed. Maybe let's try that. Could also go for fire damage negation. Oh no, that's boosting fire attacks. Never mind then. Let's go for that, I suppose. And flask-wise, if we're not going to be doing that many spells, let's kick a bunch more into health. And Not sure what else I can do to prepare there. Well, we can take that off because that wasn't much helping. Ah, hello Vinny P. It's been a minute. Not doing... Well, I say I'm not doing too badly. We're in the midst of a heat wave here, so about the past week of streams have been a bit of an endurance test, really, as I've slowly melted and lost all coherence, which is usually a problem, but it's accentuated by the heat. So we're doing the best we can, I suppose, would be the answer to your question, and sort of settling in for what might be an entire stream of this one boss. So yeah, I wonder how it feels about lightning. Could give that a go. Heatwave, I can relate. Arizona got up to 114 Fahrenheit, which is 45.5 Celsius. Fuck me. Yeah, we've... I think tomorrow and Tuesday, it has been threatened that we might get 40 or above, which is just... It's record-breaking in the UK. That's never, ever been that hot, apparently. So, that'll be fun. Yeah. So how are you liking the game? It has been a minute. Any standout bosses you've liked? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Last time you were with us, we were sort of exploring Nokron and all the rest of that, and I'm trying to think now. Yeah, we finally got to the capital. That was pretty cool. I should get going on this while I'm talking. Some cool bosses there. I typically can't remember any of them now, but there were some that I liked, and yeah, and now we're over here to set fire to the Erd Tree, which will probably be quite spectacular. Yeah, I really can't remember many of the boss fights. I know there was what is it, the unholy abomination from beyond the stars or whatever, with the like giant insect. And then there was the Shade of Godfrey, which we did. I didn't expect that. That seemingly came out of nowhere, but oh boy. Oh no, I'm not quite near it, far enough from it. Oh no, that worked out okay. Give me your feet. Not like that. Fucking hell. This one's not going well, and I'm pretty sure the lightning isn't doing anything special, much like the holy damage wasn't, so we'll consider that a non-starter. Morgott is my second favourite boss in the game. He was a great fight, love the acrobatics and holy swords dancing about, and his blood magic has some great implications. Yes, I've kept thinking about Mog, the Lord of Blood, and you haven't met him yet, but there was an omen down in the sewers of Lanedale that was very much about... Honestly, I get all the names confused now, so I might have fucked it up, but there was... Yeah, Morgott is the one by the Erd Tree, and then Mog is... I can't remember now, because Mog was the name of an omen that we fought. But Mog is also the name of the Lord of... Did we fight him then? It seemed a bit unceremonious if we did. Oh, I'm getting confused now. But anyway, cool fights nonetheless. And yeah, all the omen fights. Morgott was not didn't really hold a candle to the trouble we had with Margit back in the day, but they're always pretty intense just for how quick and, as you say, acrobatic they are. Oh god. That's fine. You come to me and that'll sort of make a lot of things easier in many ways. But not that, apparently. No. Ah, piss on my parade. I get very lucky with the placement of that fire sometimes. About the only bit of luck I am having in this fight, but... Okay. Mog is the Lord of Blood, but in the sewers you fought Mog's projection, defending his birth home. Incidentally, Margit is Morgoth's projection, sent out from the capital to take care of ambitious Tarnished. Not the best disguised name IMO. Ah. That explains why the latter two there talked very similarly. So they're sort of, okay, a kind of astral projection thing. That's interesting. It is odd that Margit then, being the projection, was way tougher than Morgoth. I mean, it's possible that we were just sort of over-leveled by this point. But yeah, I wonder if the actual Mog then, if we, and when we find him, will be significantly more difficult. But we shall see. Of course, it all depends if we can beat this fucker, but you know. Okay, with how mental he is now, let's try some spells. Because, I don't know, just something about the landscape is suggesting I should keep a distance. I don't know what it is, it's just a hunch. I could be wrong, you know. Well, I couldn't have timed that worse, could I? Fucking hell. You're gonna throw out a Hadouken as well? Okay. Get chopping. Fuck. I don't quite even know how he killed me there. It's like he just landed on me with his thigh, but sure. We're keeping a tally of how many this takes. We're up to 6. Fire Giant is a big bastard, ain't he? He certainly is. I was impressed and surprised by just how... Because so many games have, like, a giant in name or, like, a large enemy, but to make something big enough that you actually feel the kind of vertigo, for want of a better word of it, that takes some doing. Also, presumably, it's a hell of a strain on the engine, but... yeah, no, I like it as a boss fight. I'll like it even more when I can beat the fucker, but, you know, No, it's cool. I feel bad for him though. It's honestly hard for me to imagine being the last of anything. All the culture and heritage that will die with you. It's really sad. He does seem to be the last, yeah, and he's certainly the sort of last line of defense for reaching the big sacrificial pot. So, yeah, and the music is definitely. I mean, it feels cliched now to say any somber music against a large enemy is Shadow of the Colossus like, but it is giving me those vibes. And much like Shadow of the Colossus, I'm the intruding one here, but needs must. Yeah, very solemn, majestic but tragic sort of soundtrack to him. And I can relate, because as a fellow redhead, we are indeed a dying breed. And we have a massive eye in our chest. We don't normally tell people about the second bit. Ow, that was right on my head. Did you mean to do that? I didn't try it a different grease, I remembered. I just forgot that. Oh well. See how we do normally. Bad timing. You know what, I wonder if I can be sneaky enough to... Probably, this is a really stupid idea, but you know. I'm not sure if there is any grease now, actually. Oh, poison, maybe. Yeah. Fuck it, give that a go. Okay, never mind. See, the thing is, if the rot didn't kick in, I don't feel like a weaker poison is going to really hack it either, but it's all we've got, so give it a go. Fuck. Shit. Shit. Move. Damn. He unintentionally killed me there because his dinner plate was in the way. So that's 7 attempts. Feels like more already. Some lore relating to fire. The Flame of Ruin is essentially the product of an outer god, much like the Greater Will, dubbed the Fell God. I did wonder why Fell kept coming up so often. The fire giants harbour the Fell God within them, which is activated through sacrifice, in this case his own leg. Ah, so yeah. I was wondering if there was meant to be some kind of enlightenment connotation there with like the idea of a third eye opening and everything. So yeah, it actually takes on godly power at that point. Just before, when we were trying the holy grease out, actually we were wondering if they, you know, I guess I didn't say it out loud, but I was wondering if the giants had a religion or if they were sort of secular and whether that would do more damage or not. But no, so they have the Fell God, which is entirely separate from the Greater Will and the fingers and all that MacGuffinness. I mean, if it can make you spit flames out of your stomach, it's already doing more tangible work than the two fingers, I would argue. Let's think about a different weapon, I think. Maybe getting Icy Flaily. And this way we can do the Hoarfrost Stomp as well, which is usually handy. I got some shield grease. I don't know if that is better than the spell I have. So it's probably quite hard to tell, but the fire giants made an ancient pact with the fell god in exchange for a vessel. They gained the power of fire. In exchange for a vessel, they gained the power of fire. Okay. The trolls forsook this pact and betrayed the giants during the war against the giants, leaving them with a hole in their chest. Well, that is actually interesting. We were wondering all this stuff just last time, actually, where the trolls fitted into this. So yeah, trolls like lesser giants, I suppose, but traitors during the war. And that is why I assumed it was like, I don't know, like the way that they subjugated them or incapacitated them was like necessarily through skewering them through the stomach. Because yeah, they do all have a hole in their chest, but no, it's being smited, I guess you would describe it as. A lot of them, similarly though, are stabbed through the chest, probably because if you already have a hole in your chest, it's quite a obvious weak spot to go for, I suppose. I feel like my timing's getting worse. Yeah, I'll go on, get it out of the way then. Ding, dong, damn. Calm down, Ainsley. It's not our fault we couldn't procure all the ingredients you wanted. You're too ambitious a cook. Is this rather a tortured analogy, Steve? Being that you're going off that only being like because he has a dinner plate. Yeah, possibly. Because he obviously doesn't resemble him in any other way. Although, I guess Ainsley Harriott is quite tall. But, you know, fuck it. I work with the jokes that my mind gives me. And they're not all bangers, clearly. Incidentally, all bangers would be a very difficult round of Ready, Steady, Cook. If you've got any bosses you want the lore on, I'll help, but I get if not. Well, as I say, unfortunately, I'm struggling to remember a bunch of the bosses, but no, all that stuff about the fire giants was very interesting, actually, and obviously relevant. So no, I appreciate that, and it very much helped fill the dead air during the loading screens. But yeah, it's I don't think I've grasped any amazing insights into the lore of this game on my first go through, but maybe nobody does. Maybe they are that dense, but I feel like there's one or two things I got right, and some things that, a lot more things that really just confused me. But no, it's interesting stuff nonetheless, and it is very handy having effectively a lore master in the chat. Right. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any. I should maybe utilise a torrent a bit more, just for getting about. Okay. Although he's inevitably going to do the big avalanche move. Yep. Okay, no avoiding that. I mean, there probably is avoiding that, but not by me. Damn it. Only use torrent to get close to him and then get off torrent. Ugh. Have you fought Rykard? What do you think of him? He's actually, we are behind on him actually. He's the one sort of demigod we haven't reached yet. I sort of found the entrance to the start of his area, and I had to make a choice whether I wanted to visit the capital or there first, and I went for the capital, but after this we will get round to him and see what he's all about. Haven't found that much about him in terms of lore or anything as of yet. I can only vaguely remember what Gideon told us. Praetor Rykard, Volcano Manor, and there was something abhorrent or perverse about him somehow. Perhaps why he lives in somewhat isolation. But yeah, we know very little about him at the moment, so that'll be interesting to find out. Assuming we ever get there. Oof. Oofed. As good as the Hoarfrost Stomp is, it's like, again, there's just so much space here that it's still not even really reaching him. Oh, it is a bit, but only when I could just as easily be actually hitting him, so I don't know how worthwhile it is. Okay, let's avoid that. Go around the back. Avoid that. Okay. Yes, I suppose when you can swing the thing around you 360 degrees, it's a bit harder to avoid. I feel like, yeah. That was coming. Come on, nearly halfway. Nearly halfway. Nearly halfway. You fuck. Oh, Oleg got us there. You have access to 3 demigods, actually, which you haven't fought. Rykard, Lord of Blood, and Melania. The last 2 are really hard to find. Yeah, I was going to say, because we were... That was it. We were in the sewers of Langdale, and we beat what we now know is the projection of Mog, the Lord of Blood, and Melina spoke to us and said, what the fuck are you doing? Turn back, don't go looking for that Flame of Frenzy. And I was like, I wasn't, I was just exploring. But it suggested that like there was somewhere deeper to go down, and that might have led to Mog and or the Flame of Frenzy. But I couldn't see any other routes in that sewer, and I like to think I explored it. Fuck. Sorry. Explored it fairly thoroughly. But yeah, so haven't. I guess Rykard is the only one where I know where he is. And Melania, no, I don't know where she is. I assume somewhere to do with the Scarlet Rot, but then I feel like we've encountered the worst of the Scarlet Rot. I mean, is there going to be a bigger place than the swamp of it underground? Like, don't know. All I know about Melania is that's another one of those names you hear a lot about that is tough as balls. But we'll hopefully find both of them before too long. Oh, you fucker, I didn't think there was another move after that. You roly-poly piece of shit. Nah, the Flame of Frenzy big orange door only nets you an ending. Mog and Melania require some tomfuckery. I'll give you hints if you want. Tell you what, give us a hint for one of them, just to play on the safe side with spoilers and whatnot, and you know, so I can maintain some level of agency and self-esteem. I do fully believe you that they could be very obscure and obtuse ways to find them, because I've played these sorts of games before. I imagine they're both optional bosses then, if they're probably hidden away somewhere. Do you remember Albus, the old Albinuric who gave you half a medallion? I do. His legs were fading away and... well, he's gone now, when I went back to where he was, so... But yes, Latenna spoke in our head when we reached this area of the giants about, the lift of... was it another lift? No, Michaela's Halig Tree. And Castle Sol, was it? The other half is in the mountaintops, which will lead to the other half of the mountaintops. Ah, okay. Yeah, because... yeah, Latenna was in our head and said about Castle Sol. I suppose... I guess that is probably Castle Sol. And that's the one sort of area we haven't explored yet of here. Or... what is mapped that we haven't explored, because obviously there's all that. Okay, so we might get that. We'll hopefully get that there, and this other mountaintops area, both hidden demigods lie there to varying degrees of ease of access. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I figured they must do, because I mean, apart from Rykard's place, we've filled out most of the map at this point. Or what I assume is most of the map. Maybe it'll zoom out even further, but... okay, so... if we ever beat this giant fucker, Castle Sol will be our next... well, I don't know that if that's Castle Sol, but we'll check that out and hope it is. In which case we can get the other medallion, and... yeah, that'll take us to Michaela's Halig Tree. The medallions are always connected to a lift, so... that's it, the lift of Rold. That's the one we haven't found yet. Okay, cool. So yeah, appreciate those hints. Could have, well, let's say this. I feel like I probably would have worked that out myself, but it's about how quickly I would have worked it out myself. And given that this is the longest running LP I've ever done at this point, which I did expect it to be fair, I'm fine with, yeah, a bit of expedience and way pointing the way, shall we say. Of course, finding the way is only half the battle. Getting through the obstacles in the way is the other half. Oh, don't do that, you mad bastard. Okay. Ah. You couldn't have just gave me that one. Like, it would have hit the rock and I would have been underneath the rock and, you know, geometry would have saved me there. No, get fucked, I suppose. Oh, bloody hell. Ugh. And there he goes. Fuck. Ah, god damn it. That was such a slow telegraph, like the timing on it was impossible to... not impossible, obviously, but it's very much playing a game of chicken with your anxiety when they wind up like that for so long. Speaking of winding up for so long, that's fucking 10 attempts now. Oh. Oh, funny note, the fire giant has ears in his armpit. in his armpits. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's where they would be. Yeah. I didn't even consider that. How far the whole face thing went. It was weird enough when I was seeing a nose and moustache there, and then the eye got involved, and it's like... Ears in your armpits. Ear pits. You might as well call them at that point. Good job you can't hear your own sweat, or that would be very unpleasant. Then again, crushing your ears all the time that also sounds unpleasant. It's like if you have your arms down by your sides, are you deaf? Like, funky anatomy. I'll give it one more go with the flail, but I'm becoming skeptical as to its usefulness. Nope, can't apply the shield grease on the horse. We could try the ice storm a bit. I feel like I maybe did before, but okay, well, that you just outright killed Torrent there, so I guess I'm going on foot. Fucking pack it in. Oh, bloody hell. So annoying every time I get to him. Thank you for 3 hits that I managed to get in on you. Okay, good. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can trigger the frostbite on him, which is good. It'd be kind of weird if you couldn't frostbite a fire giant, but you know, you can never tell exactly. There we go, halfway. Oh, let me just maneuver my monitor a bit so I can see all of Vinny's messages. 1 out of 2. Also, I wanted to talk about Gideon a bit. Do you remember the time Ensha invaded you in Round Table Hold? Hard to forget. I was on board with Gideon, and then he betrayed my trust with that. That only happens when you get the medallion half Albus gave you. Really? So that okay? So that's Gideon trying to get the medallion, I guess. Gideon wants the medallions because he knows 2 demigods lie in that secret region, which is just enough to become Elden Lord. So he sent an I should be paying attention to the screen, I know. So he sent an assassin to get it for him, and when it didn't work, decided to play ball with you. Interesting, yeah. I was wondering his motivations, because it seemed like he was chill with us, then he wasn't chill with us, then he was trying to assassinate us, and it's like, whose fucking side are you on here? And it's like... But yeah, God damn it. I figured he was very much using us for his own gain at this point. It's just working out what that gain is. I imagine he wants to become Elden Lord, or he wants me to become Elden Lord, or something or another, but we'll see. Then again, last time we spoke to him, he didn't seem bothered about me setting fire to the tree, but then that is what's going to help me become Elden Lord, so I suppose he wouldn't. I've seen a lot of people suddenly just sort of lose their fervour for blasphemy. Like even the finger crone translator woman right next to the two fingers was like, oh, you know what, the more you talk about it, why not set fire to the tree, fuck it. That's the one I really didn't expect. She just got bored, I imagine. Right, you big kaloosh. I don't know what a kaloosh is. Galosha? I don't know. Oh, what are you doing? I can throw a fit and stamp too, look. Okay, off he goes. Oof, oof, no, 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 no. Bloody hell. Oh, no, don't do that, I need to heal. Right. Tell you what, let's do this. Very lucky on the scenery there, I think. Fucking calm down, mate. Plenty more fish in the sea, plenty more legs you can graft, maybe. In fact, I used to know a guy who would totally do that for you. I killed him, unfortunately, but you know. I'm sure he had notebooks lying around. Is that Oleg gone? Yeah, okay. Oh, fuck me. No, come on, please, can you not do this? I would like to win against you. I know you'd like to win against me, but you also have a million, not a million, but 10 times at this point. Okay. Tell you what, you come to me, fucker. That's how we're going to do this, I think, maybe. Maybe that'll work. No, maybe it won't, actually. Thinking about it. Yep. No, don't lock on, because you're locking onto the hands. Fucking wasted all that time near his groin. Said every woman. Oh, don't go, don't do that, you big belly fire. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna run out of health. Yes, it's very pretty when you do that, but I don't much care for it, if I'm honest. Right, let's boog. Yeah, I meant to say that. I meant to say let's boog. Let's boogie. Is this worth it trying? I don't know. Let's try it anyway. Well, I feel like it might have been able to do some damage, but he obviously rather fucked off there, didn't he? Oh, damn it, I've got an itchy arm. The worst time. Mm-hmm. Cut it out already. Oh, bloody hell. Fuck. All that time and I didn't realise I had the wrong thing out. Maybe try the greatsword, I don't know. Fuck. It's because in this second bit, I feel like my weapons suddenly do a lot less damage, so... Oh! You fucked up, somehow. You slipped on your own rolling around. I really don't quite know what happened there, but it looked funny. I mean, that's doing some damage, but not really enough. Fuck. Is that all my health? Yep. Shit. No, no. Fucking hell, that one definitely was the closest. Oh, bloody hell. That's 11 now, in case you're wondering. Yep, we've been at it for an hour. Said no woman ever. Got more lore from Vinny. I also want to go over the Rune of Death, aka Destined Death. As you might know, Rani stole a bit of it from Malekith to kill Godwyn on the night of the Black Knives. Well, shit, I didn't know that. I knew about the Black Knives. I knew that the Rune of Death allowed demigods to die and that Godwyn was the first. I didn't know that Rani was involved. But that makes sense given everything she's trying to do. Originally the rune was part of the Elden Ring but was removed by Marika to start the Golden Order. Ah. In the way that death must be a part of life, must be a part of all things, and then uppity gods trying for immortality remove death from the equation, and there are consequences. I could see that being a kind of underlying theme of things. But was removed by Marika to start the Golden Order, granting her the Monka, or the moniker presumably, of Eternal for removing true death from the world. Oh, okay, yes, sure. Made her immortal because she took death out of the jigsaw puzzle, so to speak. Destined Death means to kill something without granting an afterlife, which is obviously pretty scary. Malekith sealed it to defeat the Gloam-Eyed Queen, who was the leader of the Godskin. Yes, we've seen mention of her in some item descriptions, because we've killed quite a few Godskins at this point. So Destined Death is very important, and also something you're after, because you need the ability to slay a god, don't you? I do. Yes, that makes sense actually, yeah. Ah, fair play. Well, if nothing else, even if the gameplay is a bit repetitive, this time we are getting a hell of a lot of lore. So, thanks again, Vinny, for telling us all this. I can't promise I'll remember it all, but it is very interesting. As for this, I said I was going to give up on the flail. So yeah, frostbite definitely took effect, but blood loss seemingly didn't. So that's something to bear in mind. Which is a shame, because ice and blood loss are sort of the two main things our weapons are affected by. Am I going to try that? Fuck it. Yeah, why not? Let's try something unorthodox. Could I maybe have something on quick select though for when it inevitably doesn't work? Or is that going to put me over into heavy load? No, that's still good. Okay, so we're gonna try our Scarlet Rot Dagger. I don't imagine this will work, but I don't know, who knows. And while we're being experimental, let's fucking let's try the boys again. Gonna run out of rune arcs pretty soon. I tell you what, that's the last one of those we'll use, because I want to keep at least 2 on the bench for, let's say, emergencies. I know you'd consider this an emergency, but yeah. Well, I'm starting to feel like I've got a bit of a destined death against this fucker, but we'll keep trying. Hey! Wonderful, wonderful. Beautiful. You twat. You giant twat. And that takes us to 12. Okay. Well, that was a complete waste of a rune arc. We can but keep trying. This dagger will definitely be worth it now. The more I talk about it being a complete waste of time and totally shit and not going to work, I'm hoping that Sod's Law will kick in and this will be the thing that does it. It's Achilles' heel, so to speak. I'm not actually that hopeful. Right. In you chaps go, although I feel like I've summoned you a bit too far back. You can walk, right? Just very slowly. Whereas I need to get close to this fucker while avoiding his bullshit if possible. I really don't think it is possible at this point. No, I even jumped off the horse there, hoping that might do something. Okay, here we go with this then. For a dagger, that's not the worst damage for 3 hits, actually. And considering it's not as upgraded as it could be. Oh, fuck. The timing on that. Dreadful. Woeful. Come on, trigger the rock. It didn't. Nope. I don't feel like this is unfeasible though, which is interesting. Maybe I should have used this dagger more often. And now I'm going to die just to prove myself wrong. Are the boys here yet? Are they doing anything? I feel like they're not. Oh heck. I don't fancy my chances. Is that the sun one? Yes it is. Okay. Ding. Shit, that wasn't... I was meant to dodge the sun exploding. Which is a stupid sentence out of context, but that was what I was trying to do. I'm doubting whether I've taken note of all these deaths or not now, but anyway, we're attempting the tally still. I guess this fucker is the new Radahn. This is... Well, okay. I guess in terms of bosses who we've really hit a brick wall against, it was Margit, Radahn, and now this guy, I think. I mean, if by the end of this stream I still haven't beaten him, then yeah. He's up there with those 3. I imagine Melania, from what I'm hearing on the internet, will be number 4. At least number 4. There might be others, but... Okay. Let's think what else we can do about this. Boosts fire damage negation? Yeah, how much though? I mean, I'll try it, but... Yeah, I'm not sure much else I could use. I mean, I don't think the soporific grease is going to work. I don't imagine I will put this guy to sleep, especially after he's ripped his own leg off. But, you know, see how long we keep at it. I might be desperate enough to attempt that before too long. Ah, he didn't start with the avalanche one. Well, that makes a nice change. I guess I got to him quick enough or something. There it is. And yet I dodged it that time. I guess if you're close enough. thought I'd try the art thing out. Oh no, maybe that did do something, because there was enough. It's not more damage, but it's more quick hits in succession, and so the rot has actually triggered on him, which is perfect. So maybe that's what its use is, specifically. Which is handy. That means we've got damage going on him, even when we haven't got damage going on him. Which, if we can do it in the second phase, will be especially useful, because he gets even more fond of rolling the fuck away. Oh, no. Get away from that. And that. Oh, fuck the timing. Alright. Phase 2. We've only used one flask. That's pretty good going. And we've still got both Archimedes and Bill with us, so does mean we have to trigger the rot again, but if we're lucky, we're not going to get lucky, are we? Stop with the fire. I know that sounds like a stupid thing to say to a fire giant, but if you don't ask, you don't get. Alright. Stop with the fucking miniature suns as well. I feel like I'm watching a very dramatic heartburn commercial. Yep, you're going off that way. Figured as much. Indigestion making you want to tear your own leg off? Try Rennie's. Fuck, I keep doing it. Fine, I'll do your arm then. No, can't do your arm. You move your arm too much. I'll do your knee then. Ugh. Too much fire, too much fire. Ow. And you fucking trod on me. No, 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 I'm... Ah! I saw it coming and I couldn't... And it's always an extra little bit of mockery when your summons survive longer than you do. It does suggest the boys weren't pulling their weight there. Then again, with the size of this fucker, it's very hard to see some tiny little arrows in the massive landscape. Perhaps we'll switch... I really don't know if we've got anyone as good. It's the boys, Oleg or Theralina. Not just in terms of who else I've upgraded, but just in their effectiveness. I think I did upgrade the rats fully to 9. Someone's... No, I'm not even going to try them. I like the rats, but they're rats at the end of the day. It's not... Let's stick with Oleg. We're getting closer, I think. The dagger is actually a viable strategy. So, I guess I did talk enough shit that Sod's Law kicked in and it looped around into being useful. I haven't even tried the katana, which I had out as well, but... If we can keep going with this. In fact, I'll take the katana off. Don't think it will do much more for my equip load. It's still just medium. Have we got anything better for this? We've got the successive attacks giving health back. We could just have raises attack power with successive attacks, especially now that with this, you know, we're getting more DPS, damage per second, so, and more smaller but more frequent attacks. So hopefully both of those will trigger more often. yeah, I think that's it in terms of strategy. That one fire damage negating liver thing we had is, well, we only had one, as I said, so that's gone. Let's see how it go. Yep, there it is. Okie dokie. Oh, my myriad. You're getting in the way of me attacking you. It's too much you. Nope. Whatever I did last time, I didn't do well enough this time, so the rot has not triggered. Damn it. Doesn't have to be the one foot I can lock onto. I'll attack either of them, honestly, but you do have to let me, which is the problem. Yeah, one of the health things triggered there, so that was good. Don't know how much for, but you know. Ah, and the rot is triggered. That's good. Gives us a chance. Yay. I'm very glad he doesn't have an attack where he just sits, where he just lays back down and like falls backwards. I feel like he very easily could do that, and that would royally fuck me up. What are you doing now? Yup. Just stay where I am until the fire goes. Whew. Probably could have dodged that if I'd been paying attention. Good, halfway again. Quick breather, but not so much of a breather that we lose momentum. But we will keep losing the puberty in our voice, which is really annoying me at this point. Yes, we've got the rot triggered. Now we just need to maybe survive. Maybe survive. Ah! You fuck. Oh, I fucking jinxed it by saying it. Maybe is that... If you can't be like 9 miles away from him at that point, maybe it is better to just stay under him. But then I feel like those chunks of rock and shit, like... His body won't necessarily protect you from them. Like it should do, but I feel like the game might just have them go through his own body and hit you, sort of thing. Anyway, that's 15 attempts now, so... Hope you're enjoying. Bloody hell. I do wish I had kept a track now of how many Radahn took. I suppose I could just watch the stream back and it's rather a damning indictment that I very much don't want to do that, but That's not because the stream was bad, Steve. That's just because no one likes watching themselves back. Mm-hmm. You know what? Fuck it. Let's use another rune arc. There are, because we've not bought them off practically any merchants, so there are some confirmed places we can restock if we really need to, so... Let's have Oleg back here, so by the time he reaches him, he'll have done his big stupid first attack, and maybe that'll work, who knows. I did the same thing again. Jumping off the horse doesn't protect you. I don't know why. Ooh. Rock triggered. That's something. All depends how long it lasts as well. I mean, it always seems like it lasts for fucking ever when it's on me, but no idea what the boss's stats are, so to speak. Come on, get that over with. Right. It really does seem like taking a leisurely jog and conserving your stamina is sometimes better. Which is weird in terms of the pace of such an intense boss fight, but if it works, it works. I don't know if I'm safe there. I wasn't safe where I moved to either. Said the man who moved from Glasgow to East London. I'm just gonna risk it and hope for the best so I can keep getting hits in. Ow! Stop it, Ainsley. You can't force people to eat your food. Smacking them over the head with it certainly isn't going to help matters. Okay. Round the 2. Oh, bloody hell, that's the barbecue zone. Don't stay in the... Don't roll into the barbecue zone. That's... Okay, that one's really annoying now. And it's not just because it's the 16th one. That one's annoying just because I didn't get a chance to get going, you know, like... It's right at the start of the second round. That'd be disappointing in anything, wouldn't it? If you went to watch a boxing match and it's like round 1 was pretty good and then round 2, like the first punch and the guy goes down. It's like, oh, what happened? Did you fucking take a horse tranquilizer in the interim? We'd have to have done that very subtly if it's boxing, because they don't... I don't actually know because I don't watch boxing, so I'm only going off films, but the round is just like when they go and sit in the corner, isn't it? So they're still in the ring. Maybe their trainer or whatever, when he's like fiddling with their gums and putting towels on their head and shit. And he's going like, yeah, have you got brain damage yet? And he's like, whoa. I didn't actually mean to default to a Sylvester Stallone impression, but you know. I did say I've only really seen boxing in films, so. Hello, I'm here about compensation. Have you been injured in an accident at work? A trip or fall? I mean, you will, but clearly at some point he was, if he fashioned his own leg brace. Out of a bit of old bone. God, why hasn't it come off yet? That's mental. Normally it has by now, I feel like. I'm laying into him enough. Is it the wrong foot? No. No? I don't know, actually. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe that's why. I wonder how long you can leave that, in fact. What if you get him down to half health before breaking the brace off him? Does he still rip his leg off? Oh god. Fuck that up. Don't you forget about me. This really isn't the place to be experimenting, but I want to try it now. See if we can do it. Ah, fuck. No, 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 no. Ah. Did that happen automatically? No, you did it, Oleg. Oleg. Granted, I didn't brief you on the experiment, but... Oh, for... See, that was your fault, Oleg. We weren't synergized. We weren't working as a team there. You were off doing your own thing, and... You cost us the win there. Oh dear. Okay. What I'm gonna do is win this time, and so that'll be good, won't it? No, I'm gonna stick with the dagger, but once the rot is triggered, I'm gonna change to the katana. So I'm still changing up the strategy, and it's not just blunt repetition. And see how that do. If nothing else, it'll be a little easier to reach him. But I don't know necessarily what magic damage will benefit. Yeah, fuck it, let's use the last one of those. You only live 17 times. And let's try our leisurely jog strategy, see how far that takes us. That's pretty good, got that off already. Okay, now switch to katana. Oh no. Oh, I thought it triggered. Nope. Wishful thinking. Yeah, get rid of that already. Okay, now it's triggered. Right. Well, that is more damage, definitely, but... Ah, fuck. No, 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 no. Oh, the timing, the timing. I knew it. I could feel the fuck up. I didn't have the rhythm. I wasn't feeling the rhythm. Elden Ring is a rhythm game. That's what people don't know. It's the secret rhythm game. And right now we're doing Through the Fire and the Flames. On normal. I feel like that's not a bad strategy though, like, even if, you know, not necessarily with the katana, but if I then have the battle axe again. The katana does swing a little faster than the battle axe, I think. So we'll give it another go, but... Yeah, I want Oleg to be a bit further back, but I don't want him to get stuck on a tree or something. Tell you what, fucker, you come to us, actually. No, come on, Oleg, let's go. Let's go this way. What's even up here? Can I use anything up here? Just seems like somewhere to fall off, doesn't it, really? Yeah, noticeably they don't give you an invisible wall for this bit because they want you to fall off. But... I wonder if I could... No, I couldn't just run past him because there's an invisible... Well, it's not invisible, but there's a wall up there as well. A barrier that stops you. I don't know where the fuck Oleg's gone. That we're lucky. Ah, shit. Oh god. Oh, bloody hell, mate, leave it out. Right, he's rotted up. He's all rotten and rot. He's a right rotter. There's a miniature sun there, I can tell. And I didn't do pretty much anything to avoid it. Oh, what are you doing, you insane plate bastard? Okay, I'm gonna fucking die, I guess. Don't even know what that attack was. I'm not sure you did either. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Fucking you on your Right. Breathy, 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 breathe. Yeah, painful. As you were. Oh, I did it again. I keep locking on. It's the bad time to. Oh, shit. Shit me through the piss window. Let's see if staying close to him is any measure of safety. It doesn't feel like it. But who knows? Come on, if that hasn't triggered the rot. It hasn't. What the fuck? He doesn't become like immune to it in the second phase or something, does he? That would seem quite unfair. Oh, fucking hell. I've got the first phase down pretty good now, but it just... everything in that second one fucking me up. What are we even at now? I don't know. I think the pen's running out. That's the problem. We've been doing this so long, the fucking pen's running out. No, we're it's not good. Let's put it that way. The tally. The tally is disheartening, as I said it would be. So give me points for that, if nothing else. You know what, maybe let's try mixing up the armour. Because this is quite light stuff, so let's go back with the bucket. And let's I actually bought Radahn's armour, so if we can wear this without going into heavy load, then I might actually try that. No, that'll take us into it. But can we do something to negate... We're not using the torch against this guy, so... No, that's not it. Well, okay, fine. Not his boots then, but... like his boots, but not his boots. That was Vike's stuff, wasn't it? That looks fucking dumb. That also looks fucking dumb. But, I don't know, we'll settle on some shit or something, I don't know. All of this is going to look terrible. More often than not, mixing and matching like this will look terrible. There's a fine art to it. Surely Radahn's soldier greaves would... No? Okay, fine. Like, lane depth... fine, we'll go in as a fucking golden boy with a bucket on our head. It's going to be embarrassing if we beat him now like this, because we'll probably look like a fool in the cutscene. Although, you know, probably won't be able to see us, actually. If the cutscene's trying to get us both in, then we will be the size of an ant, so... Worst timing ever. Nope, that didn't work then. Oh, for fuck's sake. And as ever, we've reached him with fucking no stamina to spare. Damn it. Oleg, are you just going to stand there or are you going to help? Okay, we have triggered the rod. And he has triggered the pot. Doesn't work, it's not a pot, it's a plate. You're thinking of what's his face in was it 2 or 3? It was the DLC of one of the Dark Souls. Sister Frida and his Scottish, I think he was Scottish, guy with the big bowl and he lashing himself. Anyway, I don't know who I was talking to with that. Ah, fuck off. At least let me provide some commentary while failing at this. I'll do your other leg then. I'm not bothered. I'm not fussy. Does seem like I was doing more damage to the other one though. Yes, I very much was. Interesting. Okay. Got that bit done. Now we die. And I forgot to switch back to that. But then we didn't... Ah, fucking shit. We didn't work out if we can actually trigger it from this point, but... Okay, if you're that far away, I'm going to stay this far away. No, 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 no. Round the back, round the back. I don't know quite what's going on here. I'm stuck in his hand. I do wish he could roll off the cliff. I feel like I would have got lucky by now. Okay, yes, good. It can trigger, and it has. Right, well, we've learnt something. It's not a total waste of time. Oleg is dying in eternal hellfire, it seems. And we very narrowly avoided it. No, it did trigger and now it's gone off again. Well, what the fuck happened there then? It definitely triggered. I'm not mad. You're gaslighting me, sir. And just regularly lighting me on fire. Is that fire going to stay there forever now? That feels a little unfair. Oh my Christ, oh fucking... How am I meant to even see, let alone attack you? What the fuck, man? And then, in phase 2, he'll set the entire stage on fire. So how does the player beat him then? He sets the entire stage on fire. But Miyazaki, how would the player... That's for the player to work out, not us. Okay. Ah, fuck. Alright, this is the last one. Because this is attempt 20. So, you know. Let's try that, maybe. Something, I don't know. Will we be taking less damage wearing this? Did it really impact that much? I suppose we could change that out as well if we're not using the if we're not using any spells. Raise attack power of that. Enhances final hit of chain attacks. Ah, that's still unclear to us actually, so I don't know if I'll do that. There's got to be something here, isn't there? Dexterity, that's going to raise our damage slightly. I think maybe, yeah, fire damage negation could help us out. As opposed to 23 to 36. This could be describing my life there, or how I feel like my life is going. Yeah, okay, let's try that. I feel like we really have got the, you know, the best talismans we can have on now. They're taking advantage of the DPS, the dagger stuff, all the, you know, under the hood mechanic shit. Well, it's not under the hood, but, you know. Okay. We ain't got any rune arcs. Nope. Obviously, as usual, if I die like in 5 seconds, I'm not going to count this as the last one. Yeah, there's officially no avoiding that. You heard what I said. You did hear what I said, and it might not have been 5 seconds exactly, but that shit don't count. I will note it on the tally though, because accuracy is important. Fucking hell. Big ginger bastard. Can't beat this boss. I'm even wearing the attire of the last giant ginger bastard, actually. Why are all the hardest bosses in this game redhead? Well, I guess except Margit. I don't know what his hair colour was. Did he even have hair? He was sort of part tree, wasn't he? He was like, there was a lot. It was difficult to know where his face was, let alone his hairline. So, but the other two, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Melania's a redhead as well, thinking about it. I mean, I'm okay with that if the Japanese want to think of us as formidable. My people take that as a compliment. Because I'm a representative of my people, or some shit. I don't know. I'm getting a bit too into this, aren't I? Said me to every woman. Moving on. Trying to move on. That's a tree, not his leg. Easy mistake to make, but you know. No, forward, backwards. I'm not sure what to do when you're like that. Yep, that's triggered. That's good then. You know what? I'll chuck a few spells at him while I'm in the distance, although that's not going to reach at all, is it? No, not the ice ones. It's not bad damage, but it's just so unreliable, and when safety is like right underneath him as well, then I feel like melee is probably the better route to take. He's not one to fight from a distance, unless the distance is so astronomical you can use a sniper rifle, basically. Fucking hell, man. Okay, round 2. Here we go. No, 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 no. Oh, bloody hell. Someone hasn't had their morning coffee. Fuck. No, come on, you have to let me heal, otherwise I'm going to die. Don't you understand? I feel like you do understand, but you're just falling all over the place like a big, dumb, drunk twat. Did I stagger him again? I think I did, but I'm not going to waste time fucking your mother. I'm not going to waste time finding out where the critical hit spot might have been. I think it was better to just try and get the damage in there. Although, weirdly, for all those hits, we still didn't get the rot to trigger. That's madness. He definitely has a stat change in the second phase. Right, yeah, it's definitely triggered there. But how long does it last? Because it feels like it doesn't last very long at all. Okay, okay, right. Thinkity think. While that's ticking over. And while we get rid of these. Is there another one? Yes, it's clipping through the environment. Come on, get it over with. Oh, I managed to dodge both of them for once. No, don't take that breath. Don't take that breath. We can... But the fire! The fire! Don't die to the fire now. And I'm very glad he can't kill me by landing on top of me. Whew. Holy fuck. Whew. That's a nice silence after all that. Well, let's take this silly armour off. Although I think evidence as if it were needed that it is time to bring back the bucket head, because clearly that's what brought us to victory. On the 20th attempt, no less, which of course, no, it was the 21st, but the 20th true attempt. This sort of wintry look kind of works well here. Oh, go on then, let's chuck her in, since we've done that now. I'm not going to tease you that much. Said everyone. Damn, from that boss alone we've got almost enough for a level up. I should mention that so long as, you know, there's not another boss fight up here, kind of thing. Actually, if we keep our endurance up, I might just... Because it is only a dagger and it doesn't weigh much, I might just keep that on the down low, so to speak. And then if things aren't going, I can just get a bit shitty with people and rot them up. And here we have Ainsley Harriot's biggest sacred bowl, used for all his spiciest dishes. You still going with that bit then? Yes. Why he had to chain it down is less clear. It'd be really embarrassing if I fell off now, wouldn't it? Genuinely, I'm not trying to fuck around with it there. The collision just did a number on me. Swear to God, the sod's law and this game are in cahoots. Oh, well, that's a weird little accoutrement to it. What is that meant to be? Dragon? Looks more like a fucking dingo, if you ask me, but I don't know. A weird dog. Forge of the Giants. Well, we're probably not going to forge a giant. We're probably going to... Well, we're just going to burn a woman. Which doesn't sound great when you say it like that, but... What way could you say it for it to sound better? I don't know. Also, how do I get down here? Is it that way? From around there? I really don't want to die to full damage now after all that. Let's be safe about this. But there's a gap there too. I can make that. I can make that? Yeah. Did your heart skip a beat too? Yeah. No, it didn't. We fully expect you to fail, Steve. Your incompetence is well known to us. Hey, I just beat a massive boss after 21 attempts. Fine. Oh, and some smart Alex have managed to put messages there. Oh, fuck. I should have gone round the other way. There's a site of grace there. The last place I expected to see one, to be honest, but... Nice view. Can't fault them on that. Don't know what this section is really for then. If I feel like there might at least be a hidden item there, but no, there's nothing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How are people doing that? Hacks. Also, somebody clearly, I don't know, was tired of living or was trying to reach those messages. Wow, lots of people just jumping off the fucking edge there. Is that some glitch or something that there's like a tiny pixel of ground that you can land on there? Yeah, that's got to be it. There's got to be some thing about that going around, and so people keep trying it. Or maybe it's just a really popular suicide spot. I mean, it would do the fucking job, there's no doubt about that. And we can see many different coloured skies here now. I would almost wager that if that's the sky here, then that could be the sky over Caelid, but I don't think it's meant to be that. I they don't really account for those different coloured skies. I suppose it makes sense actually to have a sight of grace here because, well, we need to talk to Melina again, don't we? Right. Are you sure you want to do this? Because it has to be consensual.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
I'd like you to wait. That doesn't sound like a no, does it? So I could just say...
Very well. Tell me when you are fully prepared.
Okay, I will do. I'm fully prepared now. Just needed to...
Are you ready to commit a cardinal sin?
Yeah, I just needed to rearrange my boxes. They were sitting a bit uncomfortably. But no, I'm ready now. Let's commit a cardinal sin. Honey. Whatever you're into. I don't really understand this kink, but if that's what you're into, yeah, sure. Which one of us is the cardinal and which one's the sin? I don't know.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
Oh, tantric, is it? Am I rather sullying this somewhat important moment? No, Steve, you sullied the entire game long before this. And am I just gonna yeet her off the edge at this point? Oh no, she... Oh. Have I been succubused? What? Damn it. What did you do, Melina? Why did you... Damn you, Melina, and your hypnal hands. I should have known better. Now the Ainsley Harriet's giant sacred bowl is angry at you. Okay, I didn't think this was how this worked. I thought you would have to go to the fire, not it come to you, but...
O Erd tree, you shall burn.
Well, gives a new meaning to the phrase calm under fire, doesn't it? Third degree tranquility going on there.
Burn for the sake of the new lord.
Yeah, for the sake of petty vengeance, let's be honest. O mighty Buckethead. Ye shall be a grand kind of sort of lord.
For guiding me here.
It's alright, you kind of just sort of tagged along. You didn't add to my equip load, so no skin off my nose. It's gonna be a fair bit of skin off yours though. And the rest of you.
The one who walks alongside flame.
Well, I'm sleeping alongside it at the moment, but sure,
shall
I'm...
one day meet the road of destined death.
It's a road now, is it? I thought it was a rune.
Goodbye.
Bye. Never even got to first base. Actually, is holding hands first base or is kissing first base? So, because we did hold hands, and you can't take that away from me. Even if it doesn't sound great for your dating record that the one girl you held hands with set fire to herself. Oh. That's, different. This, right. Yeah, okay. I suppose a cardinal sin should have some repercussions. And I know where this is, in fact, because when we were looking at the abandoned divine tower, which I can actually see two of them from here, but one of them, we could see this tornado land off in the distance, couldn't we? Cast your minds back. Yeah, it was... Might not be able to see it from here, but it was somewhere around there. Well, shit, I don't know where I am now. Yeah, because... Is this the same place, but different? Or have we been transported somewhere entirely other? Also, this is a worrying amount of dragons. Well, shit. Let me find a site of grace first, and then we can worry about this next time, but... Hopefully you're not an alive one. Hello? Oh, you're dead. That's fine. Cool. I mean, I said this before, but like having a place called Stormvale Castle and then having this place, you know, it does rather... One rather outdoes the other, let's put it that way. Don't quite know what's happened to gravity either. I didn't mean to commit a cardinal sin against gravity, but... Was the Erd Tree in control of that too? Are you ready? Not at all. I'm just looking for a site of grace. Crumbling Farum Azula. Well, the first part is certainly accurate. I don't know about the rest. This is definitely somewhere different. Unless the entire mountaintops have gone. Well, shit. I was expecting a tree on fire, not tornadoes. God damn, I'm just looking for a site of grace. I mean, I don't need one, technically. I can just leave it here, I suppose. Can we see one? Is there one in that room? Oh, go on. I do need to wrap up the stream, but... What even are you exactly? I thought... These seem a little different. You're not the chicken people, and you're not... There's something in between. Something feral and beastly, but it's unclear what. Also, you're fucking kicking my ass. And I've got way too many runes to lose them now. And I'm not allowed to get my fucking guard counters in, apparently. Okay, let's think about this a second. Let's switch this back to the good shit. The good shit lollygag. How do you feel about ice? That could not have been much closer. Yeah, if that site of grace is not in the next room, I'm definitely leaving it, because this, these guys ain't fucking about. And I have to remember I've now got 3 things on my quick select, because I'm gonna forget that otherwise and keep tossing up with the dagger and everything. How quickly can I trigger that on you guys? I'll probably kill them before I trigger it. But... Yeah. Old Fang. Try luring out. I don't want to lure anything out. I want to... You know what? Oh, fuck. No, there's not a site of grace here. So, next time. Next time we will explore whatever and wherever the fuck this is. We've technically been told, but Faramazula, I don't think we've read anything that's ever mentioned that place, so shit. I was gonna say I can't even see the Erd tree, but I sort of can in the distance. Well, we've gone and done it now. But at the same time, we did go and we did do it now. It's all about pronunciation, isn't it? As to the positivity and triumph in a message. Anywho, cheers for watching all that. We done killed a giant. I hope the repetition wasn't too unbearable. As I said to every woman ever.